When your child is first born, you have so many dreams of what the future may bring. As they grow up, right in front of you, you wish you could protect them from everything. From pain, sadness, heartbreak, and disappointment. When they navigate the halls of school, you hope they remember everything you taught them. And you feel guilt about if you taught them all the right things about life to keep them safe and happy, with hopes they will make the right decisions. But every child, even your own, has a story. You ask them every day, how was their day? And sometimes they will share and open up. But most of the time, they will tell you everything is fine, even when it's not. Think about it. When we were kids, did we want our parents to know everything? Now that I am a parent, I realize that we are the last to know about what's really going on. So many teens are battling an internal war with no support or guidance simply because they feel embarrassed, misunderstood, or unloved. Honestly, at that age, did you really know what you were feeling? Life and the future can be a scary thing, and sometimes we all feel lost. But what we don't realize is that we are in control, and we are powerful. And all we need to do is one simple thing. Ask for help, or help others that we know are in need. The average teen struggles with low self-esteem, bullying, stress, anxiety, and a fear of growing up. And for us parents, the worrying will never stop. Even when they make it to graduation, we begin to worry about what comes next. So just imagine how they are dealing with all the pressures of school, friends, dating, and simply growing up.
Eighth grade year, I had to move to a new school, and so I had to leave all of my friends behind, and I had to make new friends. My younger brother, he was able to make new friends pretty easily because he would just like go outside and play with any random kid that he saw pretty much. But I was pretty shy, so it was kind of hard for me to like find a good group of friends. But eventually I did find one, and it was pretty cool when it lasted. And we all became pretty close in the time. But then things started to go kind of south because of one specific person. So this one person, they were pretty cool at first. Everybody loved them in the friend group and everything. But then things started to go kind of south because they started to talk about how they were suicidal and how they would like cut themselves and all of that stuff. And we were worried about them a lot. And we took a lot of time, like outside of, we took a lot of our free time to help them out, because they would just do wild and sporadic things like try and run away, or like cut themselves, or like argue with their parents all the time, or just like ignore food, or just come to our house because they don't want to be at home. And so they kind of just kept doing it. And not saying that we exactly knew their home life, but we were over their house a lot, and their parents seemed okay. Like, they seemed like very nice people. But once again, I can't exactly speak for when they're alone. But they would constantly talk about how, like, if something didn't go their way, they were going to kill themselves or something like that, and they would use that a lot. Like, one time their significant other like broke up with them, and like they had a breakdown. Yes, that can be pretty normal, but then they kept saying they were going to kill themselves, and we were like, it's okay, it's not that deep, you know. And then they kept saying, no, you don't get it, I love them, I can't live without them, I'm going to kill myself. And we were like, that's a hasty decision, there's no need to do that. And they would come to school like every day with new cuts and everything, and we try and get them to stop, but they wouldn't. And then like so basically they kind of started just repeating a cycle of, oh, something didn't go my way, I'm gonna kill myself, I'm gonna cut myself, and then I'm gonna remind everybody that I'm gonna kill myself, and make everybody in the friend group and everybody around them feel bad for them. So then all of us in the friend group kind of got tired of it, because, you know, it's kind of manipulative in a sense, because they would just constantly do that because they knew that we would be there to tell them that they are the best person in the world and that they did absolutely nothing wrong. Now that I think about it, some of the stuff that they did was actually, like, they were definitely in the wrong. But fast forward, let's see, towards the end of 8th grade year. Yeah. Basically what happened was they went to like this giant sewer that we would hang out at sometimes, and because they wanted attention, I guess, because we would jump off of that sewer like all the time, and the most you can do is sprain your ankle if you land wrong. So like when they saw people coming, they like stood up and pretended like they were gonna jump in their lives. And so like the people that also went to our school, the ones that saw them, they went over and like saved them. And then they tried to tell us how terrible friends we were because we weren't there. When this happened, I'm pretty sure I was either home because of a doctor's appointment or because I was sick. I didn't go to school that day, so I had no idea what had happened until everybody had told me the next day or whatever day I went back to school. So then the friend of mine, they had basically got the people that had helped her to come and pretty much try and jump us, and it turned into this big fight. Like, there was a whole bunch of people that just wanted to fight us for no reason because we weren't there for them that one time, when they had no idea how many times we were there for them. And so a couple of like days later, basically one of our other friends came on the bus because they were like, y'all aren't about to get jumped, I'm gonna be there to like protect you guys or whatever, because that's not fair, y'all can't just do that. So they got into a fight. I had to get like adults to break up the fight because it got very bad. And then the whole time, the friend that caused all of this drama was at home doing absolutely nothing. Like, they didn't want to tell anybody that we had done many things for them. We were a little fed up, so because the other friends in the friend group, the only time I didn't go after them this one time was because everybody was fed up with how they were acting. So they decided to just skip out this one time, and then boom, all this drama happened. So basically, after all of the fighting happened, we all decided to go up to them, go to their house and confront them about it, because there were like really bad rumors about all of us, about how terrible people we are. And then the friend was like, I cut my arm and every cut was for each of you guys. We're on decent terms now. They like moved away for a little bit and then moved back. I'm not gonna personally like be friends with them again, but we're on good terms. Not good terms, but we're on like decent terms, I guess. Like no bad blood. They apologized to all of us about how they act. Thinking back on it, I wasn't exactly sure how to help them out or give them like advice. So I would either talk to my parents with what I could talk to them about, you know, or what I felt comfortable talking to them about. Or I would kind of just say what I felt like was the correct way the best way to handle any situation.
Going on in the world, everyone needs a little bit of help, but mental health has a negative stigma. People might perceive you to be crazy if you ask for help, but it takes courage and vulnerability. A lot of times teens are leery of getting counseling because they feel like therapy is traditional. Sitting on the couch talking to a stranger, it doesn't seem as fun. But now these days, there's so much support and services, and you can get creative and find what works for you. Now let's take a new look at mental health and life skills. There's nothing to be ashamed about, nervous, or even scared. Growing up can be a little difficult for most of us, but now there's so many ways that you can get help. You can get help through group counseling with your peers or friends, to talk to other people you can relate to, through other workshops with experts that can provide a great deal of information. Virtual counseling, you don't even have to leave your own home. You can also develop coping skills through meditation, exercising, doing yoga, helping you to relax or calm down if you're upset. You can even take a simple jog around your neighborhood. Also, for you art lovers out there, music and art is the #1 way to relieve stress. And also journaling can help you. And don't fret, when you get older and you develop life skills, you can go online with YouTube channels, social media, podcasts provides information about mental health and life skills to help you grow up. And let's face it, most kids have cell phones, so let's encourage them to use it for something good and positive that'll help them grow and help them learn. Let's take a look inside of YHELP, Youth Help. Check out YHELPnow.com, online mental health and life skills platform. Every month we start off with a theme related to mental health and life skills. The themes are related to basic topics that everyday teens deal with in their life. Now, to help you start your day off, we like to provide encouragement through daily quotes related to the theme of the month. That's provided by celebrities. Our goal at YHELP is to help you and stay with you throughout your day by providing encouragement and support. Followed by quotes, we also have tips. Tips come through different avenues, such as forms of communication with parents, a weekly wrap-up. We provide statistics. We also provide polls to help you stay engaged with YHELP so you can focus on topics that'll help you. YHELP now, we have a counselor corner, where every month related to the monthly theme, licensed professional counselors and therapists, as well as social workers, provide information and blogs related to the monthly theme to give professional advice to teens to help them navigate through any trials they may have. We also have teen bloggers that provide their perspective from a teen's point of view, again related to the monthly theme. Most importantly at YHELP, we focus on suicide prevention. We provide crisis tips. Now in this category, we break it down into colors: blue, green, yellow, and red. Also, we offer resources, all kinds of resources from other websites and other organizations that can assist you related to mental health and life skills. Also have the YHELP Merch and More store. Every month we create a design related to the monthly theme. We try to create clothing that supports all body types and personalities to instill positive self-esteem.
Hello and welcome to YHELP Talks with Taylor. Today we are with Mr. Joe Emery of the Hot Topic Foundation to talk about us about giving back. Hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I am great. Thank you for asking. It's a pleasure to be here with you today.
We have Dr. Tanika Fevrier, a pediatrician who will be teaching us about fitness and nutrition.
Hey guys.
Today I have Mr. Jamal Smith,
Hello.
the Director of Contracts for Buchanan and Edwards Incorporated. He will be teaching us about interviewing for a job. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm pretty good.
Nice to be here.
I got the packs, you got the rap.
Hey, what up, my brother?
Excuse me. Good morning to you, too.
So what's the dealio with the job?
Let's just start with your resume. Would you mind taking your feet off my desk, please?
Now I'm comfortable.
Okay. Taylor, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you start by telling me about yourself?
There's not much to tell, you know. I like Nike.
Yeah, are you sure you are in the right place?
Mm-hmm.
let's get into your experience. No experience?
I mean, I worked at Chili's.
Okay, that's okay. Let's move on. What do you see yourself in 5 years? Where are you hoping to take your career?
I see my YouTube blowing up. I got a mansion in the hills. Done with this job. Like, my 3 dogs all big, you know. Hanging out with Hey!
We're in the middle of an interview.
Hold up, she did what? The baby's here?
Man, please, would you mind?
I bet it was
please,
with that
please take the phone.
Travis. You know what? I got this stupid interview thing. I'll call you back. It's bothering me. Bye.
We can just kind of wrap up here. Do you have any questions for me at this time?
When do I begin? Because, like, I could start on Monday, but then I have to leave early. And then, like, I got a vacation on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. For the next month, you know? So, like...
how about this? We'll get back to you. We're going to just... I think it's a meeting. We've got a lot of stuff going on for the rest of the day. So, thank you for coming in.
Thanks for wasting my time.
And we'll be in touch.
Hello, I'm sorry, am I late?
No, you're right on time. Taylor, right?
Yes.
Hi, very nice to meet you. Have a seat, please. Before we get started, I didn't have a chance to print off a copy of your resume. I'll be right back. Let me just see if I can run down the hall.
Oh, I have a copy.
Oh, do you? Okay, that's great. Wonderful. Great. Thanks. I really appreciate that. So tell me a little bit about your last position. What did you do before?
Well, I just graduated from college, but my last position was actually in fast food, McDonald's.
Okay.
I worked there about a year and a half, and I was, not to brag or anything, but I was employee of the month about 3 times.
Oh, really? That's great. That's great. Well, let me tell you, from that position, I know you're great with customer service. You're probably really good with numbers and customer facing. So those are all things we can definitely use in this position. So why don't you tell me what you're good at? What did you say your strong suits are?
Well, I'm really good with working with other people.
Okay.
I'm really good with working with children as well. I am really good at math and drawing. That's
Wonderful.
Another reason why I wanted to be in this.
Absolutely, fits right into the field.
I am really good. I am a really good team player.
You have any questions for me?
What kind of training would I need to do?
Sure. So once you get started here, we start everybody with a basic employee orientation, kind of get to know the company. Every 3 months, you're going to do some basic training on our systems that we use. Maybe we'll do some off-site retreats to kind of talk about customer and relationship building and team building. So those are the kind of the basics that we put every employee through. And as you get more advanced in your career, we'll get you some more training that's more specific to your role.
Okay.
Have a good day. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks.
Thank you. With Miss Jasmine Chesley of Dance Aesthetics. She's a professional dancer who will be continuing our journey into learning about fitness and nutrition. Today we are here with Melissa Perch, a teacher and writer, talking to us about teaching during COVID. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Today I'm with Miss Jennifer Phillips, a Regional Director of Recruitment and Admissions of Year Up. Welcome to YHELP Talks with Taylor. Today we're with Miss Raquel Brown, a therapist who will be teaching us about self-care. Hi.
Hi, Taylor.
We are with Miss Carla Suarez, a SPED learning instructor that will talk to us about life skills. Hello.
Hello, Taylor. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Enjoying home time.
Hall of Crystal's Helping Hand, who is a life coach who will be teaching us about new beginnings. Hello. Hi, Taylor. How are you? Good. So, in this video, we're going to be talking to Mr. Lamar Bentley to who is a personal trainer. He's going to be teaching us about nutrition and fitness. A motivational speaker that will talk to us about hope. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Today we are with Jeff Wilson, CPA, principal of W2 Group, who will be teaching us about money. Hello.
Hi, Taylor. How are you?
With James Potts Jr., a cooking expert that will be teaching us about cooking. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Today we are with Ms. Tamara Carter, a jail therapist, talking to us about choices. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Please introduce yourself.
Hey guys, I'm Valerie. I'm the founder of the College Voter, and I'm also a current nursing student at Emory University.
Hi everyone, I'm Gabriella Hakopian. I'm a current rising freshman at California State University, San Marcos, and I'll be studying global studies in the fall. And I'm the head of journalism at the College Voter.
We're with Ms. Deidre Boykin, a licensed clinical social worker who will be talking to us about self-esteem. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you for asking.
Welcome to the YHELP podcast, where we bridge the gap between teens and adults discussing everyday life and current events. Some subjects are related to mental health, dating, money, school, parents, college, and drama, sometimes politics. Let the YHELP podcast be your compass to growing up. This week on the YHELP podcast, we have Tamara Carter, LPC, licensed professional counselor, jail therapist, owner of private practice Life by Design Therapeutic Solutions, discussing choices for teens and parents. Tune in.
Teenage years are hard. I promise you, adulting is no easier. So you need to lay the foundation, lay the groundwork as a young person, figure out who you are, accept the responsibility that they're going to continue to grow over time as they come, and own your choices. Own them, embrace them, grow through them, learn from them. That's the best advice I can give you. I promise you, if you can learn to do that, you'll always have a sense of self that is strong, and you'll always be able to get back on some level to the path that you were meant to walk.
We have two best friends in high school, Anaya Smith and Taylor Jefferson, discussing surviving COVID.
You can maintain a friendship, you can maintain a relationship. That's basically the same thing almost to me. It's just two people that really, I don't know how I'm going to describe it. Friendships and relationships are kind of the same, except you're dating the person instead of just having a regular friendship. It's a little more intimate, I guess.
20-year teacher veteran Anita Irvin discussing back-to-school concerns during COVID.
Teachers are really concerned about their health. They're concerned about the health of their families. If you go back into the schools, is it going to be clean enough? You're going to have kids coming in from all different households all over, the county. And, how would you feel about that going back in and not knowing, what this child's household has in it, what this child's household has in it. So I feel, I'm a little scared.
Deborah L. Potts, YHELP social worker consultant, discussing bullying. Why do you think they continue to engage online instead of removing themselves from the negativity?
Oh, I think that's just simply curiosity, because once it's out there, you're going to always be curious about what are they saying about me now. And unfortunately, it can take its toll on you being so curious about, instead of walking away and ignoring it, the curiosity can harm a person, because, like you said before, that a person may want to commit suicide because they can't take any more of all the comments that are being made about them, even though they're not true.
We have Dr. Erica Reeves discussing voting and community issues.
Is that we don't always include younger folks in our movements, in the conversations, and we can give off this sense that you need to have some type of degree to be an activist, and I don't think that's the case. Anyone listening right now in your community, you have the ability, you have the voice to bring up the issues that matter most to you and to make change, because that's based on your lived experiences, which may or may not include, like I said, plans to go to college or plans to pursue a particular type of certification program or what have you, that right now you have the skills and the experience you need to make change in your community.
Karen Lambert, life coach, discussing the importance of self-esteem.
Be mindful of what you say and how you say it. It's very easy to be critical of your children. Stop speaking negativity into your children, whether it's verbal phrases that you're using or nonverbal actions. It is important that you take control, responsibility of your child's self-esteem.
We have April Ellison, CPA and humanitarian, discussing the importance of giving back.
I would say that there's always times where people are going to get down on themselves or get a little sad or whatever it may be. But I think when those times happen, it's always best to turn your attention outward. So don't wallow in whatever it is that you're going through. Just try to help someone else. And honestly, at the end of the day, it helps you lift your spirits as well.
Crystal Hall, life coach and owner of Crystal's Helping Hand, discussing how to embrace new challenges.
As a teen, you're going to get hit with a lot of different things. In high school, even preparing for college, deciding which job to take on. So being able to embrace new challenges and knowing that things won't always be the same, it's a good thing, and it's nothing to be afraid of. It's a sign of growth, definitely, because I believe that every day should be a new day. Every day and it is a new day. Every day is a fresh start.
Listen to the YHELPful podcast on major podcast platforms and check out YHELPnow.com. YHELP provides workshops and classes in the community, such as the Art and Wellness class focusing on short and long-term goals for teens and parents, held at Michael's Craft Store. YHELP provides community workshops that focus on mental health and life skills, such as bullying, suicide prevention, self-esteem and body image, and how to improve your grades in school, as well as transition services preparing you for college. YHELP likes to attend community events where we can exchange resources and partner with other organizations to assist teens that are in need. To fight the stigma of mental health, you need community partners. You can't do it alone. YHELP networks with the community partners, and we support their campaigns and exchange resources. All of our partners are mainly nonprofits, and we provide services to assist teens.
So just remember, when you ask about their day, no matter how busy they are, don't just accept it was good or I'm fine. Even if they don't listen or want to talk, sit them down, spend some time with them. You might find out today is when they need you the most. So let them know that you'll listen and that you care without judgment, because before you know it, they will be all grown up.